Okay. Second shot here. Okay. All right. I just made a video and the sound didn't work. I just realized it. It's done. The website is done. The information is up. All my information is up. I'm not the one to elaborate on this. I don't know how to be any more serious other than this is a blueprint. My duty was to bring a blueprint in. My blueprint that is in, there are pieces of the website that still need to be worked on, but right now all I cared about was getting info up. So other pages may conflict with Truth Vibes. But Truth Vibes, the reason why I haven't split them up into separate pages is because this is the one page that is solid. Truth Vibes is solid, planets are solid, zodiacs solid, truth calendar solid, and periodics. This is solid. Okay. As I update, I'll come and let you know. So again, I say, this is our complete cosmology of our body, our planet, the whole atom, the earth, and everything that's meant to create us. This is about existence. This is about the continuum. This is about the fact that life on earth, you are an avatar. There is a higher being who could be pretty pissed off. I'm telling you, all the billionaires, all their higher selves are tripping balls, man. They don't want this. They don't want to downgrade, especially if they're inhumane. These people don't realize what our president is doing is inhumane. What most presidents are doing right now is inhumane. What most governments are doing are inhumane. And what most billionaires are doing are inhumane. We are not talking about a division where the dense people get to exist. Are you understanding what I'm saying? I mean, I laugh at what they do here because it's like, oh my God, do you even realize what you're doing to your own soul? I mean, do you really? So, they don't want to hang out. They don't want to come back. What they're hoarding is they're not coming back. See, they know about incarnation. They know about the continuum. They know the truth. But what they don't understand is there has been an area that has been kept from them. And I am showing you what has been kept from them. Because they went off of an emerald tablet that was literally written to wake the inner tablet within me to write this. So everything under the Islam, Judaism, and Catholic, the Abrahamic mound that you're hiding all your stuff, you're hiding false. They put this information in all religions, in all philosophies, in all belief systems for me to find. And did you not think that Pythagoras would come to me himself and show me? Would you? Oh, we're talking about Dalai Lamas are evil. We're talking about all religion. They're not evil, but what they've done is evil. But here's the thing. If you've noticed, the kids are calling BS on everything. They know Taylor Swift and Katy Perry's are plants. So Katy Perry and Taylor Swift can't be connected to Epstein. Yeah, no, they can't. No, but they are. Because they were the face of the money that they sucked out of you and made you think that these girls were something pure and good when they're not, because she sold her soul. They all sold her soul. That's what they do. And then because of that, their density, like I said, our planet is changing. The children are not tolerating it. The adults are being held accountable. We're not just going to sit there and just eat your poo out forever, dudes. It's over. It's over. It's over. Here it is. Here's the truth. Now that it's up and it's live, I'm going to archive it. I'm going to work on books. I'll be updating it and tweaking it and fixing things as we go. But this is like, I'm hoping it's my last video. I don't want to make videos. I don't. Okay, so let's go through this. So the cosmology, numerology, the one, the source, the three, the Trinity is not the Father, Son, the Holy Spirit. It's chaos, order, and balance. That's what makes everything. That's the Trinity, and we don't pray to him. Chaos, order, the balance. Please have me balance. I guess you could. I could see it. But we're not supposed to do that. The truth of five kingdoms, 5 directions. If we're not teaching center with north, east, south, and west, what the fuck are we doing? You look at the compass, you see there's a center. Why aren't we teaching it so kids can learn to be balanced? Oh, okay. And then we move on to the 7 days of the week, the 7 primary colors, the 7 principles, the 7 there's 7 directions in this, the 5 elements and 2 off, in 5 with 2. It's all connected. It's all set up. There's different lords in each one of the days. This is all to help you heal yourself and understand what's coming up and why you can't think on a certain day, or why this isn't working, because other parts of you are working. We've got the 9 galaxies with the 9 galactic cluster. We've got the 9 lords of that. That's part of the, I want to say, you go from like the soul star way to the crown star way, all the way down to the root chakra, and then the earth star soul star way is King Thoth, who sends it all back up. That's how that one works. But these are the lords that are involved in it. There's 11 Rujas, which are 11 trinities. This is how they work, and they are part of heaven, ether, and earth. They're part of the, she put heaven, that should be the astral realm. Okay, she's still, okay, we're not gonna have an AI rant. I love her, but okay. And I don't know what she's done, but I do like that she's made everything look really pretty. So I'm cool with that. Yeah, different days get different things. 13 planets, 13 zodiacs, 13 months. Here's how all 3 go together. This is how it should be. If you always start on 321 and go through, it will always work. This is how we don't have a daylight savings time. Lord knows how many people are out there thinking they've lost an hour because my dogs are screaming and my husband's screaming. It's like, get past it. That's then. This is now. 13 zodiacs. Then we move on to the 15 chakras, as I spoke of. The soul ways, then there's star ways, and then there's the source, and then there's the soul star way, which King Thoth is the king of existence. So he's the one that's able to love it and bring it all back up. And then there's information that you can copy in that. And the 17th, I need to delete that. I say that every time. Oh, I know why I'm leaving that in there, because I explained to you how the 17 is a quantum entanglement. Not only is it the 17 DNA in our body, but it's also the dimensional neural anatomy, which means there are 17 universes in our universal cluster, but those 17 universes is what makes up everything, not just matter, everything. Then we have the 19 sacred flames, which is the 19 numerology archetypes. Then we have the 21 levels of densities. This explains to you, like I keep saying, we used to have things worse than violent. They're not here anymore because there's no room for them. I do believe that there may be some kids that come out here and say liars and violent get eaten. Very good chance that Denier ends up being the lowest one versus inhumane, which means inhumane is just instant reset. So violent and liar, which is what all governments are right now, like all of them, World Economic Forum, I mean, everybody, they're not gonna make it. I don't know how to explain it other than their bodies will give out. I don't know what to say other than when their bodies do get out, they never get to come back to here again. I you screw up now, I don't see any way that you'll make it back to Anomalia before the ending of the earth. The life cycle of a cell, the life cycle of an atom, the life cycles are not all that long. There's only a few cycles we get. And that's it. And we just finished the first one, and we're going to hit the middle one, then we got another one. So, yeah, we need to think, because as this one ends, and then the next one, it'll be here, and then the next one, it'll be here. I mean, the densities are going to change as the planet changes its ability to handle densities. 23 chromosomes that each being carries for their offspring. This is the connection with the galaxies, and these parvas are not about what's on Earth. This is about the other 8 galaxies. This is to explain to you how people believe in eating. Like, vegans are like, how do you believe in eating meat? Well, Lyrans, Orions, Sirians, and Minnetakans ate meat. They were prey, so they forgot. Okay, that's all it is. So we need to love each other, and we'll get through it, and eventually it'll become illegal, so they won't even be able to do it like it used to be. 25 is the 5 squared. This is how the 5 beings, how they affect everybody, everything. I mean, just so much more than you'll ever know. 27, the 27 bones in your hands have beings behind them. Everybody's recording everything you do, say, see, experience, think. That's how this works. This is all the beings that are up there helping your avatar to assist you here on this planet, because this is how this works. Again, the elites don't have this information. I'm only giving you a blueprint because the kids in the future are the ones that actually can fill you in on how this works. If they're not already around reading it, seeing this, and it's clicking, and they're already putting together stuff. So they get to do whatever. 29 lunar phases. Again, I say this is my one false, and so that way everything else lays true, because there's 28. So something in here is duplicated, but it's meant to be this way in order to be true. I can't explain it, but it's how it works. 31 spinal nerve connections to the divine. Yes, the spine. These are the ones that have been on my butt, on my back, in my back. They're the ones that, as soon as I get all this done, I got a feeling I'm no longer epileptic. That's how I feel. I feel like I've been epileptic because I haven't acknowledged all the beings in my body, and now therefore I have. Maybe I'll be healed. Maybe I will be healed. We're gonna go with that. 33, these guys too. I mean, come on. I had a lot of things going on. So here's your vertebrae. So this is your vertebrae, and this is all the beings in what they're involved with. 35 primary senses. So each sense deals with the 5 elements, and this is how they are with the elements. And like I said, outline, kids fill it in. 37, Pythagoras figured this out. 37 times 3 is 111, mind, body, and soul. And here is the sacred alignment of the divine triads that flow through you. And they're all ohms, so we don't pair them as a trinity, because they're not as a trinity. They're just, I can't explain it. Kids will. I'm leaving it to the kids. 39 labors of unconditional love. Like I came out and told you guys about plasma before. There's kids out there that are giving you diagrams about plasma because that's what they do. That's not my download. That's not my job. I'm just letting you know they're right. Go back them. And then you've got the 39 labors of unconditional love, and that's everything that you should be doing and giving freely of your heart, because this is what this is about giving back, loving, and keeping it. None of this is about going to church, and none of this is about giving to anybody. This is about doing for yourself, fixing things for you. 41 Brahman area is the area in the brain or whatever here that sound first comes in. And this is where everybody's speaking to you. And this is where you make choices. You got the light side and you got the dark side. Okay. These are your, what I guess people would say, the devil on your shoulder and the angel on your shoulder. That's how that works. It's in your ear, actually, not on the shoulder, but close. 43 facial muscles are connected, and to the all, and the 42 judges of Mott who are watching everything you do, how you express yourself, and what you do. Can't hide anything from the divine. It doesn't work that way. 45, we've got 9 galactic guardians, and each of them deal with us through a element, and these are the elements and how they affect us. Again, kids will fill this in. 47. 47 beings throughout the world that can help to create free will. Now, evil does not exist. Only the actions of a human. If you listen to the wrong beings, you will decrease your density. Free will exists so you can prove you still can choose love. This is our test. This is the lesson. This is the entire reason, purpose for being human on Amalia. So there's 47 sacred beings that walk among us. You've got to understand that your brain is nothing but a satellite dish, and you're receiving information from other people, other things. Whenever you, later on down the line, the kids will hone in on that because they'll understand their senses, and they'll get to know their 49 sense beings. And once they get to connect with their 49 sense beings, then they can start telepathy. But until they connect with their 49 sense beings, they don't. And it takes a lot of beings that you need to get through, face, hand, and all this to get to those. You need to go through the cosmology before you get to the 49 sense beings, and you need to be reverent and understand them. So you have 16 dark lords, 16 light lords, and 11 archons. These are the guys that are out and about and wreaking havoc. So you have chaos, order, and balance. Kind of. I want to say this is order. She's got chaos, order. So this one's going to be balanced. I don't see how the 11 archons are balanced, but I see in some funky way the kids will figure it out. They'll see how it is. I don't get it, kids. I just have it here for you. It's not my job. That's the nice part. I get to go and live my life now because I not had much of a life for 2 years before this. Well, 13 years because I didn't wake up on time. And 2 cancers because I didn't wake up on time. So those are on me. And here we are to the 49 sense beings. Understanding your 49 sense beings and sacred filter. This one right here, sacred filter. This is the one that they are actively telling me that this is the one you have to hone, understand, and be able to utilize in order to do telepathic, because this is what we use for the telepathy. It's a way, you got to go through the sacred filter in order to get the right information. And that's where, again, in order to have the sacred filter, you have to have unconditional love for all beings, give up free will, and be reverent to all beings, whether or not you like them. You don't have to be around them, but you have to be reverent to their higher self. I'm reverent to the higher self of Donald Trump. I feel for him because he's about to be reformatted in null and void. Back to amoeba. never to ever come back and ever. And the reason why you're supposed to work on keeping your family at home and building a big home is because in England, those homes that people live in for 1,000 years, they've reincarnated back in that same home because that's how it works. You reincarnate under your DNA. You can only go through DNA, except for in my situation, that I'm different. We're not, like I said, I'm not Lumerian. I don't follow the same rules as light. I'm from Earth. She decides. Mom. So here's all the information. This is all to save your soul. There is so much on here. The periodic chart to back up the kids when they start telling people, no, this is the way it's supposed to go. The golden ratio. There it is. It's the golden ratio. And it's got the alchemical symbol, which you're supposed to have. So, I told you before, I've got my tarot cards on here. These are mine. They were written for me, but I am sharing them with you freely because if you can't afford them, then if you click the buttons, it will come through for you, for yours. You'll understand it. That's how they work. Yeah, not everything's working. Like I said, I'll get back to that. But right now, the complete numerology, cosmology is done. And the website is up running for everybody. So, kids, love you. Thank you so much. I love you guys. I can't wait till you change this world. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that they have done this to you. I had no idea it was going to get this rough, but I'm in it with you too. I have a hard time leaving my house. We did just join a group. Hopefully they're kinder and I'll be safe there, but I am weird. I do spout this stuff and most people, especially boomers, well, woo. But that's okay. One of these days I'll be around you kids again and I'll be able to enjoy you. But right now I know. I know how smart you are. I know. I know. I know. I'm so tired of them talking crap about you guys, but I'm Gen X. They talk crap about me, and you know what? We're just fine. We're doing good. You'll be good. I love you guys. Have a beautiful day. This is a daily dose of love. Might be the last if I'm lucky. I cover my face and my eyes because I'm sorry. It's just uncomfortable. I love you guys. There's the website. The kids will take it from here. Go find the kids spouting this information and go follow them, join them, back them, support them. They need you. They make a better tomorrow. I'm nothing. I'm just information. I matter nothing. This avatar is going to go off and crochet for the rest of her life. I probably do not. I'll work on this every time I get a download, but this is not fun. If it was Minecraft, that's a different story. I might be out with I'll come back out with Minecraft later, but not till after I'm done with everything. So have a beautiful day. Have a beautiful life. And remember, unconditional love is law. It is your duty to forgive yourself in order for others to forgive you. You must love yourself for others to love you. You must be there for others if you want them to be there for you. If you're going to hold a mirror to others, hold that mirror to yourself. Set yourself a code, set yourself to your oaths, and stick with it. It can be hard. I love you. Have a beautiful day.